Well, today's event is all things vinyl. From the second floor on up to the very top of the Brigadier General Charles E. McGee Library branch. We are celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip hop with all things vinyl.
Well, you know, hip-hop as a tool to uplift young people in the South Bronx in the 70s, and it's still relevant today in fashion and music, in sports. Breakdancing is going to be an official sport in the Olympics next year in France. So we, at Montgomery County Public Libraries, we wanted to use hip-hop as a means to talk to our teens, but to also show that we do diverse things in the library. Not just books, we do everything from business development, workforce classes. You can take free classes through Udemy, LinkedIn, more than just books. So for me, as the AD of Programs and Outreach, I said, hey, let's use hip-hop as a tool to talk to young people and to those of us who grew up in the culture.
The libraries here over the years have evolved from places that were strictly books and then magazines to later on records and tapes, and so they've become kind of like the center of cultural transmission in a lot of ways, and not just a single venue or a single mode. And the record sellers over there have got an amazing catalog of records that go back before my time, which is still pretty long ago, and to current stuff, and it's really interesting. They've got a lot of people here, obviously. They've had the discussion downstairs about hip hop, and it's just, I guess, a reflection of the kind of diversity of all forms of culture that are normal now, that didn't exist.
Well, we're so glad to be a part of this event today. We're so glad to partner with Montgomery County Public Libraries in the Mid-Atlantic Scratch League in bringing this music to our community. We're so happy to host, and we hope that music lovers of all kinds can experience this with us. And today, I think a lot of young people, some of them might not have seen this style of music up close and how it's performed. And it's so important to see artists who are so technically proficient.
What people don't understand is that hip-hop is an expression from like a lot of youth, and they told their stories. Like I remember when NWA first came out with an album, it was story after every track. And it was like reading a book, listening to them. And my mom was a school teacher, my dad taught. I cannot express how important it is for us to be read and well read. You hear a lot of these rappers out there, these people are educated, they read, they're informed. So it's hand in hand. You take what you're informed from all these books and all the knowledge that you can get, and you put it on paper, and then you put it to music. It's just a perfect marriage.
Hip-hop is about the sharing of knowledge, and from that aspect, I think it makes sense. Plus, this is a great facilities here, great space for community activities. So I'm glad that they decided to have it.
It's definitely inclusive. You're able to reach a large audience at once, and to make it family friendly for us means everything. That we can bring our child here, she can learn something, we can learn something as well, and to celebrate hip-hop.
It's significant that we're here today celebrating a vinyl festival because the library is for everyone, right? The library should have something for everyone. The library should represent and be something for everyone. And so we want to make sure that Montgomery County Public Libraries does that it reaches all segments of the population, no matter your age, your race, your background, your ethnicity. And so keeping in line with our county's racial equity and social justice plan, we want to really make sure that there's representation of all segments of the population.
There's a lot more going on in public libraries, both here in Montgomery County and across the country, and we are here for you. Make use of us.